There is a comment, a question here from Rene, who says, what if I put my blood in all sorts of ganses that I use in my experiments, or must it be only in the center?
Can you repeat that again, please? I lost it.
Renee says, what if I put my blood in all sorts of ganses that I use in my experiments, or must it be only in the center? Thanks, from Austria.
Where would you like to be, in every state, or would you like to be all together and then bring everything to one state? Don't forget, the soul of the man and the physicality of the man evolves to the strength of the environment it manifests itself in. That's why we keep everything in one position. Any other question, or shall we call it a day? We come together maybe Monday, Tuesday, and we'll see who's flying. I said before, we come on every day, and needs be every hour back again the minute there is a development. We get to know that it's positive and it's correct to share. We'll come up with it and we'll deliver it.
Mr. Kesh, can you give a quick answer for Nick M, who asked in the chat, how do I connect with my space reactor? Just by allowing an intention, or is there more to it?
You got to have the key to it, which is your own soul or your energy, and the rest is just a history.
The rest is improvised, you know.
Because you decide how to look. You don't need the guns, you don't need the balls. You can go within the structure of the soul of yourself and create every matter. It's your soul who decides more or less what's going to be the organ of the cell of a lung, or a cell of a blood, or a cell of the heart. This is something none of you have ever understood. If your soul is creator of your manifestation of physicality, so it's soul who decides what's the bone and what is the liquid and what the rest needs to be, and then it's done according to his wish, because that's the only way it can exist. So if that can be done, then decide. Somebody's microphone is open. How come some of you...
Sorry, I just opened the microphone. I've just got a fresh video from Zoltan Sabo, who replicated the same experiment which is shown yesterday. That was creating the turbulences, the vortex into the mixture of gases.
You don't want to stop. You want to show this, huh? At any cost. Doesn't matter. We put you somewhere else. Show it, no problem. Then let people replicate it. Let me tell you, this is from Mr. Sultan Sandor from Romania. He is what he says he is. He is a priest. And as you said, with this work, we have brought the world leaders and the religions all on the same level. They're all at it because they want to find a passage for salvage of their soul and their physicality. So Mr. Sultan has done a test with a maggraph setup. It shows a very, very interesting pattern. What will be interesting is that if it can be shown and repeated by the others. Is Mr. Sultan online? Let him speak, and then you can repeat and then make a decision on it. Is he on the line, or he's not on the line?
Yes, he's online. It's
can
in the viewers next to the last with letter Z by the alphabet.
Can you see Rick where he is?
Yep, I just promoted him to panelist, so he should be able to.
You got to understand, Sandor has been bashing every door to show this for past few days. And I said, send it to Rick, and we show it. This is, you got to realize something. Every time we get a platform to some people to show some things, and then when they did it, and they claim they are God and the creator, and everything is wrong with the Keshe Foundation. So we don't give much platform to the others, just in case not to put their souls in wrong position. We are doing you a favor, not holding you back. But at the same time, we allow you to teach in other places in different sizes and dimensions. We've seen this mishaps with 3 or 4 people. We gave platform, now they're gone out to destroy the Keshe Foundation with plastics which create fire in the houses. and they call themselves all sorts of things. So we are very careful in who we allow to show what, because you have a huge platform on the internet. You can show things you do. We support you to do it. We want you to do it. But the people who come here, then they call them the teachers and professors of the Keshe Foundation because they've been here or taught 2 or 3 times in the foundation. We are becoming aware of the man's weakness, and we don't want you to create, to damage your soul because of us giving you the freedom of the run. Okay, let him come on and show and explain to us. He's a priest. And let's see what God says. Mr. Sultan.
So who's going to present it? Will Zoltan present the video, or?
Is his.
I can share the screen. I download it here, so I can handle it here. I have a bigger bandwidth than he has.
Can he join us to explain to us what is done?
Zoltán, légy szíves, kapcsold be a mikrofont, és légy szíves, mondd el, hogy mit csináltál, közben bemutatom a videót. I asked him to
is he fluent English speaker? Because I think he is from his writing.
He knows to write and read English, but he's not good in speaking and listening.
So you become the voice of the man, I presume.
Yes,
hello. We can hear you in the background.
Does he have to start his video, or does he wish to? I can.
Or shall we look at the video first and then let him explain? Then we understand.
Good.
Would you like to share the video, please?
So here's the video, just without sound.
Yeah.
So we made the same setup as it was previously, according to your advice. Just he didn't move the second magrev near to it, but he put a nano-coated coil in proximity of this mixture of gases. The other magrev, which is functional, this is what he put here. It's just a non-functional under construction set of coils near. This is just next to the box, and to the other side there is a magrev unit which is operational. It is at 3 meters distance. It took some hours to start this formation. It didn't start immediately.
But this leads to 2 of them. We'll see later on, as I've seen the pictures.
You can speed it up eventually.
If you can speed it up.
I double the speed.
Why does it change? This changes the way, the pattern of the fields and the interaction of the other. You just got to watch this. There is a lot of question mark about this presentation. That's why we would like you to repeat it.
So this is the repeated one.
Yeah, stop. Go back 1 second. Go back. This is a very interesting development. Just go back on the capacitors, on the coils you were just showing. Just go back a few frames. Stop there. You see here, this is some people do this with using this capacitor addition into the system on the top, non-touching capacitors. Number of people have started using this. This has a lot of advantages in concentration of the energy, if you especially put it upright, not in an angle. The position of the field changes. Carry on, please.
Oh, sorry. So here we see such a second die forming, but it's not yet developed. Probably a time-lapse video would be very useful for following such experiments which take...
No, it's very nice. Let's have a look at it. The end picture is amazing. but it's for you to transfer. Then you see the existence of two souls in one container.
So this
When
is
I
the
looked at this, yeah, carry on. When you look at the end product, in a way, it's what I call the state of the physicality of the soul of the what I call beautiful people. One entity, two souls. You watch it; it's very, very interesting. But you got to replicate it, and then we'll see. And you can show the prelude to this one was the video we showed earlier on this week with the green box where the gans moves from one to another in respect to gans of the body of the man. But here is the static condition of the fields. But it's got to be done, it's got to be repeated. We got to find out what's on the base of this liquid and how he made his gases. Why are you playing with this so much? Let it go.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
I'm sorry for.
Now it's all black and white now. You took the color out.
I take off the effect.
You see, Sandor, you play with everything too much. There we are. That's perfect. Thank you. Let it play, please.
So from the beginning.
No, where we are. We're going to be here another half.
This is the end frame.
Where is the picture with two circles? There is a picture with two circles with a line in between.
Yesterday's.
Can we see that one? I think that's the same thing progressing. You see it getting developed on the right hand side.
Yeah, I'm going to open that, sorry. I'm going to find that.
We see your thingy, huh? You're on the open desktop.
So I stop share, I found it. I find it, just a second. Let me navigate there. So on that folder. Okay, I found. And here we are. So these were from 2 days ago. So this also is two spirals. And here he found that the vinyl cover shows a voltage.
Pardon?
On the table where he works, he found out that if he puts this live detector, just a simple live detector, and it shows the red light here when he touches the vinyl cover of the desk. The desk otherwise is made of wood.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the first instance which he noticed.
Would you like to bring him on that he can explain to us?
Yes, he's online.
Who's becoming the translator of who?
I can translate. Zoltán, tolmácsolni szeretnék, hogyha beszélnél.
Kérdés, hogy mi?
So he can talk. What is the question?
Explain, please. Explain to us what's in the base, in the mixture.
Zoltán, magyarázd el nekünk, hogy mi van a keverékben.
Tehát van benne néhány csepp ólóm.
There are a few drops of lead gas.
Tehát tulajdonképpen ebbe az egész dobozba ez csak maradék.
This is just the leftovers of this gun soup.
Mert ebbe mostam le az ecsetet.
So this is the box which he used to wash down his brush, which he used to cover the maglev coils with the soup.
Igen, amivel bekentem ugye a ügyeket, de már lefordult. Jó. Nem tettem hozzá azóta semmit, és nem vettem el belőle. Annyit, hogy azt, amit mutattam a múltkor, azt a 8-ast, kivettem a dobozból, és betettem alá, a doboz alá. A videón látszik.
The only thing which he did different from the last time is that he took out that coil which he has shown yesterday and he put it, that figure 8, he took it out of the mixture and he put it below the box. Azt kérdezték, hogy mi a keverék.
Yeah, but can I ask? You said something.
Keverék.
Can I? No, stop, sir, please.
Okay.
Underneath this box, there's a 8-figure loop, infinity loop.
Ilyen.
Hát a doboz alatt most másodszorra ott volt ez a végtelen forma, ez a 8-as.
Ott van most is.
Yes, it's here.
Where?
Felemeltem a dobozt.
He has lifted the box and he put it below.
Alá.
What is it? Is it infinity nano-coated material?
Igen, yes.
So
He's trying to show his camera why I don't see that. I have to stop my share.
yeah. What is interesting is this field created by the magraves, or is this field created by the infinity loop underneath?
A nagy kérdés, hogy a magravok hozták ezt létre, vagy az a 8-as forma, ami alatta volt.
Hát csinálok majd olyan videót, ami nincs alatta ez a 8-as.
He'll make a second video where he will move away that infinity loop.
Félreveszem a tekintet.
Yeah, but the shape is formed because of that, partially being part of it.
Nem értettem.
We didn't understood well.
No, the loop which now we see created on this platform is partially or mainly due to the nano-coated infinity loop down underneath behind under the box.
Az a kérdés, hogy ezt az alakzatot részben vagy egészben a doboz alatt levő dupla 8-as hurok csinálja-e, vagy nem. A mérete az kisebb vagy nagyobb ezeknél az örvényeknél?
Hát kisebb.
The size of the loops is smaller than these vortexes.
Megmutathatom.
He can show it. Mutasd meg!
Yes, let's have a look, because that does, yeah, I understand.
It's a tiny bit and the box is about 25 centimeters long.
Yeah, but what happens if you put this loop away?
Mi történik, ha ezt a hurkot félreteszed?
Na most kivettem.
Now he took it out. And he will watch.
Shake the box back to normality. Stir up everything and let it settle and take pictures again and let's watch it in the future.
Keverd meg a doboz tartalmát, hogy egy ilyen eredeti összerendezetlen állapotba kerüljön, hagyd, hogy megállapodjon, és akkor fényképezd le, hogy hogyan alakult ki.
Jó, okay.
So he will stir it up and let it to settle again without that loop inside.
Thank you very much. Can I ask him a question? My question is, what brings a man of rope to the physics of the plasma?
Man of law?
Man of rope.
Rope.
A priest, yeah.
He's not a Catholic, he's a Calvinist, Reformat. It's different, he's a pastor. Az a kérdés, hogy mi hozza a...
Doesn't matter what name you put on it, he's where he is, yeah?
Yes. Tehát az a kérdés, hogy mi hoz egy lelkészt a plazmatudomány közelébe?
A kutatás.
It's the research?
Is that what he always does? Or is he trying to find a path of God through plasma?
Ez az, amit mindig csinálsz, hogy kutatod az igazságot, vagy pedig akarsz egy kiutat Istentől a plazma, vagy egy utat Istentől a plazmáig?
Minden út Istenhez vezet.
He says all the roads lead to the Creator.
Nagy csend. Különben az ingyen energia, free energy ez érdekel.
Otherwise, he started his interest for the free energy subject. So he was interested in free energy earlier.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks for showing to us. Send the other pictures you have, and then we show it and we see the difference. What has the loop energy do with the what do you call it? With the magraphs in the same position. Thank you very much indeed. There is something, as our priest said to us, there are a number of organizations which are floating around in Northern Europe under the title of the free energy, and they are trying to get access to the Keshe Foundation new generators to start companies, to start doing all sorts of things in the stock exchange. We have exposed 2 in the past 48 hours. Be aware, if you cannot make the generators, the only line at the moment is through Keshe Foundation, which will reduce deliver, and you have to wait till September for it, and then we teach you. We're just developing a more efficient system. Do not invest in any energy or new energy systems, because the only option left is modifying what is now in the market, the small size packages, which we are delivering for the energy system. We've seen people coming in with all sorts of conditions and selling all sorts of things on the Keshe Foundation name and logo. We will take action. If you are not certified by us, we take action using the logo of the Keshe Foundation. If you are Keshe Foundation of a nation, it has to be on the mandate who you are, what you're using it for. Anyone copies things, we have our own way of doing things. But please understand, we are here to help and to develop together. We are not here for some to benefit it and damaging the others and just to run and go. This is important. You join, you use the technology, stand by the technology, and the way we work with our ethos. Any other question? We've been going on nearly 3 hours now. We came here for half an hour, but at least we added to the knowledge, and I hope very soon we start seeing flying objects as you are. You understood the principle, create the difference. If some of you made coils and cores and you put like sugar on the outer core and then salt on the inner core when your GaNs coatings, you see a more powerful systems. Now you understand why. Any question?
Good morning.
Oh my God, yes, good morning.
I want to read a question which just appeared in the chat. One of my people in the Turkish group used homemade magraph for some months. He says when his hands come near or non-contact live electric dictator, it starts beeping, like showing electric. It was not like this before. What does it mean?
We don't know what it means. Maybe it's him beeping. We got to understand what it is. They got to show them. We can explain.
so to pass their
It's good. We are in
information to it.
Turkey as well. Good job. We are in Turkey as well. We thought we get more of the Turkish group to join us to show things. They have some good work we've seen in the background. We
It's
don't know.
coming
We have
from,
to see it. We have
it's
to
coming
see.
from Ummat Duman.
Yes, we got to see what it is. They got to show us, then we can explain it.
He says he will show it very soon.
Thank you very much. If there's no other question, we finish.
Flint, I've got a message here that Flint would like to make an announcement regarding the afternoon session of the private teaching. Flint, do you want to?
Yeah. I was just going to say that we'll begin the afternoon class here within 1 hour when we end here.
Yes, in 1 hour, then you finish your summer holidays for 6 weeks.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. Thank you for your hard work, Flint, in the background. Thank you for everyone on the teaching side.
You're welcome.
We call it a day today. If we see anything that, or if you make anything which we can see, you know the channels we look and we keep observation on. We look heavily on the new knowledge which goes on the golden age of GANs and other channels which they release information, and we support their work. So if you load up on the Keshe Foundation forum, anything new will operate, will look, because now it has to be collectively that a lot of you do everything at the same time. And there are other channels, if you work and show things on the different, what I call universal community groups, we watch, we are there to share knowledge and bring the next step. As I said, maybe before 31st of July, we'll see the first flying saucers. If we see it, if the condition of the creation of the light and lift can be shown by anyone, we start the teaching immediately within hours. Thank you very much for joining to us. And in joining with us today, we explained, if you understood the completion of the unifying field theory, you understand it, how and why. You understand there is new ways of creating energy transfer. You understand there is new kind of capacitors and others, but you understand the new states of matter in the condition of the GANs. And if you understand all these, you are one step closer to being able to enjoy more beauties of the plasma technology. On the other hand, as we announced today, we have opened the door of the Universal Council and Universal Community for the first interactions. My warning goes to the governments: do not fire, do not take what I call passive action for any representation, not the space travelers of the universe who are here to establish the first steps with the whole of the human race. Agree, and we deliver as we have delivered up to now. The race is ready and is getting more and more ready to become part of on equal basis. And as I said, I have fulfilled my mission. The last steps is left to show the soul of the man interaction with the soul of the entity of the universe. Further complication and come actually not to arises. We have to finish a lot of teachings in a way that you understand. And don't forget, we stand at the point on both sides. We are not negotiators, we are the messengers. So please understand, my warning goes to the Chinese government, to the American government, and any other nation who has the capability. Any representation in the coming time is representation of the peace. Refrain from any hostile activities. Thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Keshe.
Thank you indeed.
And that brings to a close the 125th Knowledge Seekers Workshop, titled Disclosure. And once again, thank you everybody for attending. It's Friday, July 29th, 2016. Okay, we'll stop the live stream.